Do you have a second-gen Toyota Tacoma you like taking through the mountains, finding picturesque photo spots for the boys, and getting jiggy with it in the mud holes? Don't you hate getting in to your second-gen Tacoma and your phone mounts are just flipping, flopping, and falling all over the place, forcing you to sacrifice room for road sodas? That's just a sacrifice I'm not willing to make anymore. Introducing TEQ Off-Road's modular accessory mount. Installing into the center console just around the HVAC control unit, this accessory mount receives all standard RAM mounts of the 1/4-inch bolt pattern. It sports approximately 18 mounting positions on the sides and top of the platform for all of your GoPros, lights, phones, iPads, GPS devices, H2 Browning 50 cals, or walkie-talkie on a special mount you can order to hang off the side. This installation is quick, easy, and follow along for the rest of the video. Installation is actually very simple. It's just 3 self-tapping screws and almost near friction fit, which just kind of shows it's not totally one of those cheap Amazon knockoffs, because it's not a cheap Amazon knockoff. So those 3 holes are going to go here, here, and here. You just want to make sure you've got everything fit. You'll notice that this is going to hinder your ability to remove the HVAC control unit, and the most common issue is not actually with the HVAC controls, but the lights that are in it. And most second-gen Tacomas, your lights are going to burn out down here. So I recommend replacing those before you do this install. And I just happen to have a video linked above for how to do that. Now, the provided screws are self-tapping, which means you don't need a pilot screw. So you could just take your screwdriver and send each one. However, I like to do things a little extra, and by extra I mean I think the appropriate way. So I'm just going to mark each of these 6, 3 on each side, and then take a pilot drill just to reduce any chances that we crack any plastic. Using our Klein Tools marker, just this hurts me emotionally. Now with our pilot holes drilled, just go ahead and slide that back in, and we can go ahead and send in these self-tapping screws. And it looks like there is a little bit of wiggle room cut into all of the bracket mounts. Now, I recommend doing the final tightening of each of the screws with a hand screwdriver, just to reduce the risk of stripping out the plastic, as it's going to be a little bit of a pain to replace what you just screwed into and drilled out. So if you also don't want to permanently screw and drill out part of your dash, this might not be for you. Now, for most people, the next things and the primary thing you're buying this for is to mount your phone. There's a few different options on the market. I went with the single mount. This is anything 1/4 inch in diameter can mount to, so there's quite a few different products that you can buy pre-assembled, pre-made. I went and tried to save some money by buying all the parts individually, and I'd say I saved about 60% for the going rate of the pre-assembled kits, but most of those kits at least claim to be made or assembled in America. This is quite obviously a bunch of Chinese stuff, but I got a 1-inch ball and a 1/4 inch. We're just going to use a threaded nut to keep that in place. And then we're just going ahead with a 7/8 drive and tighten that down. And I'm not going to fully crank her down just yet because I'm not totally sure where I'm going to want to end up having this phone mount. But let's assemble it so you get the idea. The second part I got was a spring-loaded arm. So I knew I kind of wanted to have my phone. Just unscrew it and crank her back down. So that's roughly where I was planning on having it. You still access all of your buttons. Nothing's obscured. I'll still be able to, phone will be there. I'll still be able to see all the radio, dash. I can still have full access to my HVAC. I think that's a pretty good position. And not that you needed it, but there's the mount of, there's a view of the mount facing at me. It seems pretty sturdy, both the actual mount as well as the aftermarket phone holder on it. Now, I did elect to get a second ball that we will eventually put right there. I'm expecting either the second phone holder. More likely, I want to put a slightly taller lift and a GoPro mount on it. Now that we have the mount installed, including the phone mount, the optional piece, which you can see the slits for on both driver and passenger side, kind of the Baofeng handheld radio mount. So that's just 2 more 1/4 inch bolts here and here with a little bit of range for how much you want to angle it. So I'll throw those 2 bolts in and go grab the radio and you can see what we're looking at. This is my Baofeng UV5R with a extension from, just mounts right on the back there. And the nice thing about that, it looks a little silly inside, but use that for dirt biking and staying connected with the family in the camp.
Frequency mode.
So I like it. This is my setup so far, and this seems pretty darn sturdy. I'm so far a fan. We're gonna get a second arm and a GoPro mount, put that over here, and we'll be a full-on glamper YouTuber. We're a fan so far. This was TEQ Off-Road, TEQ Off-Road Industries, TEQ Off-Road, I think, and all for a relatively reasonable price compared to not a whole lot on the industry, not a whole lot available for this generation. A lot of stuff for the earlier, a lot of stuff for the later, but this second gen's dash is just kind of plain, doesn't have any good place to mount your phones. We're losing the light for recording, but my goodness, that's a beautiful sunset. Well, I've been Some Guy. This is a beautiful sunset. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, if you have a similar or alternate mount for your Tacoma, or if you have any other recommendations for doing this pretty stock Tacoma TRD 2nd generation, please leave the comments down below. And if you like Cherokee content, we have quite a bit on the channel of this old 1995 two-door XJ. So please follow along, like, subscribe, and remember, if some guy can do it,